على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. Okay. It's 4 p.m. now. Do you want to pray صلاة العصر؟ Hmm.
أيوه.
Yes.
Okay. So I will give you 5 minutes. Pray, and when you back, please send one on the chat or on the WhatsApp. I'm waiting you.
Okay.
Progress.
and 1?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, do you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are there, please send 1. Maria, hello. Jumana, are you there? يلا يا بنات.
أيوه.
Okay. Lean, hello يا Lean. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Okay. Let us to see here now. We will start on a new topic, okay, which is the second part of quantitative or math on the GAT in the GAT. Okay, data analysis. On the data analysis, actually, you have to understand the graph first before you read the question. Okay. So in this diagram, in this data analysis, we have to study diagram, figures, table, graphs. Okay, and we have some questions which is already common in the exam. Okay, or any graph analysis. Okay, like he will ask you to find. Write with me, please. He asks you to find the lowest, sorry, lowest value or greatest value. And also he asks you to find sum of values or data, okay, or find difference. So for finding difference, you have to subtract. For finding sum, you have to add, okay. And he may ask you to find which is called mean or average, okay. To find the average, you have to use a formula which is sum of data dividing by number of data. Okay, you have to use this formula. He may ask you to find percent. Find percentage of lost or percentage of decreasing. You can say it decreasing or increasing. Okay. So all of this, which are the questions which is already including in this part. Okay. So please write this group of questions. When you finish, please send 1. Okay, do you finish? Now, let us see the first part on here. As I mentioned, you have to understand the graph before you read the question, okay? Let us see some graphs here, like pictographs. This type of graphs, he will give you a figure, and this figure, each one of them is equal to a specific number. For example, if we look here, we have some counties, and we have here some bottles, and each bottle is equal to 1,000 fishing license. So now, if I asked you, Maria, how many fishing license for Beaufort county, sorry. So how many for Beaufort County? How many fishing license? Do you hear me, Maria? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how many fishing license for this county?
Yeah, 4,000.
Yes, it's a 4,000. You count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Okay. What about Ingram County, Yaleen? يلا يلين.
6,000.
Excuse me?
The second one, صح?
No, the
No,
third
the
one.
third one.
1,500.
Yes, it's 1,500. And for Linui County, يا دكتورة سلمى, the last one here, how much it will be? Salma, are you there?
4,050.
4,500. So have a bottle, so it will be 500, not 50. Okay,
But it's half.
4,500. Okay, thank you. And this is a kind of bar graph, and each bar graph it consisting of horizontal pores or vertical pores like this one. And if I have many ports, okay, for the same phenomena, so this pores it will give into you like with a specific color. Each color it will give you a specific phenomena. Okay, let us to see here some of the graphs coming like pie graph. What is the pie graph? Pie graph, it is a circle, just only a circle, and it is divided into many parts, and each part can be represented by 3 ways, okay? So it can be expressed by percentage or by an angle, x degree, for example, okay, angles, or it can give you a numbers, okay? Can give you numbers, okay? So in the pie chart, actually here, I will draw one here for you. This is a circle, and they will divide it into many parts, like three parts. If I said that this part here is equal to 30 degree, okay, and this is containing 60 or 600 students, and this three parts is 30 degree for secondary school, and this is for middle school, okay, and this is for primary school, okay. And I asked you here that the total number of students in the school are like 15,000, okay, and he asked you to find the number of secondary school students. So how many students are in the on the how many are there in the secondary school? Okay, so now here he referred to secondary school by an angle 30 degree, okay, and he gave us the total number of students. So how I will make a relation between number of students and the angle, okay. And if he gave you another question like what is the percent, sorry, what is the percent of students in the middle. On the middle ايش في السبيلنج النهارده ما شاء الله يعني. On the middle school. Okay. So he wants to know the number of the percent of students in the middle school to the whole number. Okay. So how we will solve also? We can write here a formula. This formula containing 3 fractions, and this fractions coming like ratios, and each fraction based on part over whole, part on the top and the whole on the bottom. So part over whole, part over whole, part over whole. So I will write here, sorry. On this part here, I can write here angle, and this angle it would be over and this angle over 360. So the angle will be the part, and 360, which is the complete angle for the circle, will be written on the denominator. And here on the top also I can write x% over 100%. So this is part and this is whole. And here I can write n over total number. Okay. So now here regarding to this formula, if he asked you like the first question here, find the number of students on the secondary school, and the given it is coming like angle. So you have to find the n, which is the number of the students in the secondary school, okay, over the total number, which is given to you 15,000. And you can make a formula or a relation between this part with this part, okay? So we can make here 3 relations regarding to the givens and the demand. So now here I can make with number and with angle, with number with a percent, and with the angle with a percent. So I have 3 relations. So in this part here, I will write equal in the middle, and I will write here. He asked you for the number n over 15,000, and he gave it to me in the 30. So 30 to put here on the top. It's a part over the whole, which is 360. And then you can cross multiply to solve and find the value of n, which is the number of students. Okay, this is the way. If he gave you the second question here, like what is the percent of students in the middle? So you write here x% over 100%, over 100%, okay? Equal on the other side here. He gave you the number of students, you can put it here, 600, which is the part over the whole, which is 15,000. Okay, and then you can cross multiply. This is the way if you have a question regarding to the pie chart. هاي يا جماعة فهمنا؟ Do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Jumana, Lynn, Maria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if you write after me, please, when you finish your writing, send one. When you finish your writing, please send one. Okay, good. Now let us back again to the sheet. So now I think you can solve any question, okay? Now this is a kind of graph also. Now let us see the first question here. In the first question here, he gave you box tops collected by classroom. And he said that room number 100, room 159, room 206, we have 4 rooms. And this is the collections of them. And if you read the question, I will give you like 30 seconds, try to read the question and then try to solve it by yourself. Let me to see how you will solve the question. اتفضلي. Okay, what do you get? هيا لين. يلا يا لين بسرعة كده معايا. What do you understand?
What do you understand? I'm not done, but maybe 80%.
Maybe 80%. Okay, what about you, Maria?
I got B.
You got B. Okay. Okay. What about Salma?
I got 65%.
طيب ممكن يا سلمى ترسلي لي الوركينج تبعك كيف انت سويتيه اللي انت قلتي عليه ده 65%؟ هاي يا
ما
جمانة.
خلصت أنا.
هاي يا جمانة وريني بس الوركينج تبعك انت وصلتي لغاية فين، وريني بس اشوف. يلا يا جمانة.
I got 50%.
50%. طب could you send your working please? يلا يا سلمى انت وجمانة ارسلوا لي الوركينج تبعكم على الواتس بسرعة. يا جماعة صوروا وارسلوا بسرعة بسرعة بس عشان الوقت. هاي يا سلمى سوي ارسلي. يلا يا جمانة ارسلي.
استنى أنا سويته بمخي بعدين كتبته.
ما فيش حاجة اسمها بمخي يا جماعة، ما فيش حاجة خالص اسمها بمخي، في حاجة اسمها ورقة وقلم. تمام. ولازم أشوف كل واحد كيف بيحل عشان نتلاشى الأخطاء، لأن إحنا مش داخلين كلاس إن إحنا نبقى فيه جالسين بس مستمعين. زي ما أنا بشتغل زي ما أنتوا بتشتغلوا. تمام؟ واضح؟ فلما أعطي سؤال لكم سووه يبقى لازم تحلوه على طول في ورقة وقلم، ما ينفعش I guess it may be، مش عايزين الكلام ده. خلاص؟ طيب. أول حاجة هنا the graph above illustrates the number of box tops collected by 4 classrooms. This is 4 classrooms during a school contest. The sum of the box top collected by the 2 rooms with the fewest box top. What are the fewest? This is the fewest. أقل شيء موجود عندنا هي التو بوكس دولت. تمام. الريدنج تبع ده هتكون the number which is coming in the middle between 200 and 400 which is 300. تمام. And this is the reading of this box, it will be 600. Okay, so the reading of the fewest boxes, it will be 900. He said is approximately what percent of the sum of the box tops collected of the two rooms with the most box tops. So the most box tops, it is the reading for the first one is 1000 and the second one is 800. If you add them, it will be 1800. Okay, now because he asked you about what percent, okay, so the statement which is coming before what percent, it is always, you can write it on the top. So the fewest box, it will be on the top, and the most box to be on the bottom. So 900 over 1800 times 100%, you can find the answer. But now you can guess using your mind. 900 is half of 1800, okay? So half, you can write it as 0.5 at decimal, or you can write it in percent as 50%. Okay? So this is 50%. فاهمين؟
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, now let us see the next question. تفضلوا. In this question, he said that Taft High School study buddy by the class. He gave you here the buddy class, seniors, juniors, and sophomores and freshmen. Okay, they give you the percentage of each class here. Here the enrollment at City High School, we have 3 schools. In the Ford, we have 3,500 students enrolled in this school, and Lincoln 1,000, and Taft is 2,500, and so on. According to the graph above, how many seniors, this is your seniors, are enrolled in Taft High School, in this school? So how many seniors? Could you solve now? تفضلوا. 1 minute يا جماعة بس. 1 minute. Okay? غير كده مش مسموح. بسرعة. Okay, what do you get, Yaleen?
I got A.
You got A. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you solve it?
الصراحة I saw that it's 15% the least in the chart. بعدين Taft is 2,500, so I thought إنه it had to be the lowest amount يعني.
Okay. Okay, so you can multiply 15 times 25, 100, and if you simplify by this way, okay, so multiply percent times the number of all the students who are already enrolled in this school, okay? Then if you multiply this together 15 times 25 actually we got 375. Okay, now the next question here, approximate conversion. He gave you number of gallons and number of liters, and he said the number of gallons they are going by 2, 4, and x, and then 7.6, 15.2, 30.4. He wants you to find the value of x. If you look here for the relation, actually, if you double 7.6, you will got 15.2. If you double 15.2, you will got 30.4. This means the relation, it will be doubled, okay? Also here, it will be double, 2 times 2, and then 4 times 2, okay? So if multiply 4 times 2, you can got x, it will be 8. So this is the answer of this question, okay? Let us see the next together. I can send this figure to you on the WhatsApp, okay? As you don't have the, and then try to solve it now. By yourself, okay? It's in the group. Okay, try to open your WhatsApp and see the question, please. Okay, do you finish?
عادي تشرحين. I don't really understand this one.
Okay. If you look here for the graph, okay, you can read here, there is a number and there is some cities, okay, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, okay, and he gave you here years. So this is for 20,000 or 2000, okay, 2000 and 2010, which is coming on the white. If you look to the question here, the table above shows a cable company's high-speed internet customers in 4 states. So this is your four states. In 2000 and 2010, the number of customers in Kentucky, so he specified Kentucky, in 2000 was approximately what percent? So I said which is coming before what percent, it will be on the top, okay? So Kentucky in 2000, it will be, the reading, it will be 100. So I put 100 there. Of the number of customers in Ohio also with the 2000. So in the 2000 here it was 400. So 400 to be on the bottom. فهمتي? Because it is a percent, you can just only multiply by 100%. Okay, you can simplify, and it's a quarter. Quarter, you can write it in a decimal by 0.25, or as a percentage by 25% directly. So the answer to be 25%. فهمنا?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you solve it like this one, Maria?
Yeah.
Okay, Jumana? Lean?
Yes.
Now, this is a very simple questions, okay? I will send it also to you on the WhatsApp, okay? Try to solve it because the reading of the graph it is very hard, okay? So it's better to read it by yourself. Okay, يا سلمى. يلا يا جماعة اتفضلوا. Try to solve these 6 questions by yourself, okay? And also the 7th question, they're very easy, okay? Okay, I'll send it to you also here. I sent 4 papers, okay, to you, so try to solve them now. I will give you like 5 minutes, okay? Please adjust your time on 5 minutes only. Okay, do you finish? Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us see the questions. تفضلوا. For the first question from question 5 to 6 here. Finish this one. Okay. Now what is the answer of this one here? يلا كوين نرسل الانسر كده مع علي على الشات ثواني. خليكم معايا ثواني. يلا okay, send your answer for question number 1. يلا بسرعة. Okay, good. So it will be C. Yes, you are correct. تمام. The next question تفضلوا. Question اللي بعده. Yes, it's B. Okay. The next question. Question number 4. Just a minute, I will make a separate line separation. Okay, send again. You said A. Okay. Question number 5. Okay, Maria. Question number 5. Do you send? Yes, okay. Okay, thank you. Question number 6. Which of the lowest selling make? Okay. The next question number 7. Okay, is it working or yes, it's a working, yes. The next one, is it true or false? Okay, what about others? Yes, it's false. The next question. Question number 9. True, okay. Question number 10. Okay. Question number 5. Yes, okay. Question number 6. Yes, it's C. Question number 7. Okay. Okay. The last question here, question number 9. So is it 600, 500, 550? Again, which is correct here? Send your answer again, please.
I don't think you sent
We
this answer.
didn't do this one.
I didn't send this one. Okay, I'm sorry. Just a minute. Okay, this is the last question here. Okay. So try it now. Okay, what do you get? Question number 9.
We
C.
wrote it in the chat. Yeah, C and C.
It's he said that the number of learners in year 1 was about what? So this is year 1, okay, and it's between 500 and 600, okay, so to be here 500 and more, so to be 550 for this one, and this one here it will be 500 and you said 510. Yes, it will be 510. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is good. ما شاء الله عليكم. جميل جدا. We will study a part also related to both arithmetic part and the graph. Okay. This part here for average, median, and mode. It's already a part of statistics part. يا سلمى, it is coming like الوسط الحسابي أو المتوسط الحسابي والوسيط والمنوال. Do you remember that? So average, it will be called mean or arithmetic mean. Median اللي هو الوسيط. Mode اللي هو المنوال. Okay. So here only we can say that the formula of the average or mean, it is coming like sum of numbers over number of numbers, which is average. Okay. And actually in قدرات, most of the questions, it will be solved by sum of number equal to average times number of number. Okay. So this formula, if you cross it, multiply, you can get this formula. So it's better to write it in front of you. Okay, it is sum equal average times number of number. What's the meaning of median? Median is the middle number, which is in a list of numbers placed in ascending or descending order. Like these numbers, I have to arrange them in ascending or descending order. It will be 2 and then 4, 2 and then 4 and then 5 and then 7, like this way, and then 9 and then 11, 14. When you arrange them, okay, you can just only cancel this one with this one, the first with the last one, the second with the number which before last one, okay, and the third with the number which before the last one, okay, like this way, till reaching to the numbers coming in the middle. So 9 here, it will divide the numbers to 2 groups, left and right, and each of them containing 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now number 9 is your median. Okay, so this is your answer. And another set of numbers, if you arrange them, you make the same strategy, you can got here the median. It is 2 numbers coming on the middle. So to find the median between them, you have to add them and divide by 2. So now median here, it will be equal to the sum of these 2 numbers over 2. Okay. Now I want Lean to read this part. تفضلي يا Lean, read this one.
In a patterned set of consecutive integers, the average and the median are the same.
The average of the median is the same. Okay. Now, you have to know if you have consecutive integers like a pattern, like for example, 2, 4, 6, 8, till 100. So this is as consecutive integers. Okay. The difference between the numbers, it will be the same. So this numbers here, it increased by 1, and this is by 2, and this is by 5, and this is by 6. So if you have like this way, you have to know your mean or your average. It will be equal to the median, always, okay? The average and median are not the same if the numbers repeated are or if a pattern change, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. So this is the pattern, it's a change. So the average and the median, I have to calculate it by the normal way. What is mode? Mode is the most common number in a series, okay? Like here in this numbers set, you can, if you arrange them, you can see here you have 8 repeated 3 times and 9 repeated 2 times. So which has more repeated or more occurrence? Okay, this is your mode. So your mode here is 8. Your mode here is 8. And for the next group here, I have 8 and 19. They have the same number of occurrence. So my mood here, it will be 8 and 19. Okay. Average, median, and mood questions are often combined with data analysis questions, as the series of numbers can be neatly organized in a table. Now, regarding to my explanation, let us to solve the next questions together, okay? And actually in this sheet, I collected the most common ideas which is coming on this part, okay? In this question here, the average or arithmetic mean of 1, 2, 5, 9 and x is 4. So this is a group of numbers together, and he gave you their average or their mean, which is calculated as 4. I want you, when you just hear average, you just put your formula. So your formula to be sum of data is equal to your average times number of data, okay? So the sum here, I have to add 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus x. This is equal, the average which is given to you is 4, and number of data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 numbers. Okay, so now here I have 20, and if I add all of this, I will get 17 plus x. So now I can solve for x here, and I can get x equal 3. Okay, by the same way, the average of 2, 3, and y is 6. What is the value of y plus x? So I will do the same, 2 plus 3 plus y, it's equal to 6, which is average, and I have 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, so right here 3, so this is equal 6, 18, and here 5 plus y, so now I can solve for y, so y it will be 13. Because he wants you to find x plus y, okay, so it will be 13 plus 3, which is 16. Which is 16. Hey, جماعة, is it clear or not?
Yes.
Okay. Let us see the next together. The average or arithmetic mean of a set of 7 numbers is 8. When an 8th number is added to the set, this means we have a group of 7 numbers, and then we will add a new number, okay? So when we add a new number, the average is still 8. What is the number is added to the set? Also, as I mentioned, when you hear word average, you just apply the formula, okay? So the sum of data, it will be equal to the average times number of data, okay? Now let us see here, sum of what? I have sum of 7 numbers. It will give me the average which is given to me is 8, and I have 7 numbers. So the sum of 7 numbers would be 56, okay? This is from the first statement till this statement, okay? The next point here, he said that if I add a new number to the same 7 set, okay, so the sum of 8 number, it will be equal to the average times their number. So this sum, it will be divided into the sum of the 7 number plus new number, okay, which is added, equal 8, which is average, and 8, which is the number of number, which is equal to 64. So this is equal 64. If you compare between this formula and this one here, or this equation, this one here, you can say that, doctor, I can substitute instead of sum of 7 numbers by 56. Yes, you can do that. 56 plus the new number, I can call it y, okay, and then here this is 64, and then you can solve for y. So y it will be equal to 64 minus 56. So the answer will be 8. Okay, is it correct or not? Yeah, you
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. The next question. Okay. Here we have 2 classes. Please read the question. When you finish your reading, send one. First class had 25 students and the average offset of their score is 86%. The second class has 15 students and their average is 94. If the teacher combined the test score for both classes, find the average of both of them. Okay? Okay, so now how we find the average of them? Okay, now we can solve by the same way. Sum equal to average times number of number. So the sum here of this class 1, I write class 1, equal average, which is 86 times the number of students, which is 25. This is number of students, N, not V, okay? And the sum of the two, the second class, sorry, it's 94 times 15, okay? Times 15. Now, if you want to find the average of both classes 1 and 2 together, you can say it is equal to the sum of class 1 and the class 2, okay, over the total number of students, which is 25 plus 15 students, okay? So now here you have 30, 40 students, and here 86 times 25 plus 94 times 15. So can you do this operation, please, by yourself? Okay, what do you get, all of you?
Uh, 3,560 over 40.
B.
It's B. Okay. Okay. Let us see the next question together. Here. I want all of you try to solve it by yourself. I'm waiting you. تفضلوا. Okay, what do you get? It's a very easy question, okay? He said that X is average of 5 consecutive odd number, because the word consecutive here, we said before, if we have a consecutive number, that means their mean equal their median. Do you remember that? فاكرين البورت ده؟ ها يا جماعة تتذكرون ده؟
Yes.
Okay. So now here the answer must be the median equal to the average. So it will be X. Okay? Because it said consecutive number. We will see the next, this table, we will not need it. Okay, this is the last question here. In the list of numbers 6, X, 10, 2, 7, 13, and 15, their median is 10. This means if you arrange this number ascending or descending order, okay, your median, it must be 10. So 10, it's coming in the middle, okay? And if we arrange this number, we have 2, so I write it 2 here, and then 6, and then 7, and now here on the left, I have 3 numbers, and all of numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So now I write 4 numbers, so I can complete here. Greater than 10, I can write 13 and 15, and I can write X. X, it may be less than 13, okay, or it might be 10 also, okay. He said here, which of the following couldn't be the value of X? So this is your median. So the X, it must be any number equal to 10 or greater than 10. So it may be 10, it may be 11, it may be 13, it may be 16, but it couldn't be 9. Okay? It couldn't be 9 because if it is 9, so it's written here. Okay? So now I don't have a balance. That must be before and after the median, I have the same number of numbers. Okay? You understand? So 9, it is not your answer. It is not a median, sorry. Do you have a question till this part? لا يا شباب. Do you have a question?
Can you re-explain it, please?
Yes, sure. Now, what is median? Median is the number which is coming in the middle. And they divide the numbers into 2 parts. Okay? 2 equal
Yeah.
parts. So how many numbers do you have? 1, 2,
7.
3, 4. You have 7 numbers, yes. If you arrange them in order of ascending. So it will be 2, 6, 7, and then 10. And then 13, 15, and x. This mean x, it will not be less than 10 because you occupy here by 3 numbers. So you have to write here 3 numbers. Okay,
Yeah.
so it will not be 9. It couldn't be 9. It may be 11
Oh,
or any other number. Okay?
okay. Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. Now let us to go to the site together to see if you have the sheets already on the site or not. Could you open your site, please? Okay. Do you open it, please? I will stop recording or what? هاي يا جماعة فتحنا الموقع كلنا مع بعض. I will write to you on the chat, okay, the site link. The site link is this one here. You just click and try to join the site, okay. هاي يا جماعة فتحنا الموقع عشان بس أخلي حد مننا أدمن أو أخليكوا هوست يسوي لنا كده شير سكرين للموقع. يلا بسرعة. احنا بدأنا الكورس يوم التلوث صح؟ أنا مش عارفة انتوا ساكتين ليه. أنا هعمل بوز بس أشوف فين القلم هنا. طيب شوفي كده معايا هنا في عندك كلمة جات تريننج كورس مارش 28 200. لا اللي فوقها مش هنا. أيوة الكلام ده برافو عليك، ده اسم الكورس. اعملي كليك عليه. تمام اضغطي على continue course. كلنا يا جماعة نتابع لو سمحتوا الطريقة. تمام. طيب تعالي كده على اليسار في عندك math وفي verbal. اوكي اعملي كليك على الماث. لسه مفيش اي حاجة نزلت لك، خليكي معايا ثواني بس، دقيقة واحدة.
كده ولا؟
ثانية واحدة بس ثانية.
طيب
طيب سوي بس ريفرش للبيج عندك لو سمحتي. ايوه في سيشن نزل لك اهو. تمام اعملي كليك على اي حاجة منهم. تمام يلا سند، اضغطي على البلو ده سند ريكوست. تمام كلنا هنسوي نفس الستبس يا جماعة. تمام أول ما بترسلي أنتِ request أنا I will give you the access تمام؟ فإحنا each
أوكي.
session كل session هترسلي عليها request ولازم الإيميل المسجل عندنا تمام؟ أوكي؟ دحين أنا أعطيتِك الrequest عملت لِك accept سوي refreshment بقى للpage كده هتلاقي الmaterial نزلت عندِك. سوي refresh أيوه تمام. الmaterial هتنزل هنا ده class 1 تمام؟ هتلاقيها موجودة عندِك بس فاضل لها دقيقتين كده وتعمل complete upload. كل مرة هيكون بنفس الطريقة دي يا مريم تمام؟ فهمنا يا جماعة كلنا مع بعض؟
أيوه أوكي.
فلازم تروحي على الموقع
ممكن
لازم تروحي على الموقع إمم.
ممكن أحد يرسل لي اللينك مرة تانية حق
لينك
الويب
الموقع
سايت.
لينك
أيوه
الموقع هارسله لِك على الجروب.
أوكي شكرا.
وإذا تعثّر عليكِ إنِّك تلاقيه هتلاقيه في موقع في جوجل عادي لمّا تبحثي بأكاديمية التعليم المستمر. تمام؟
أوكي
هنلاقي الsheet يا جماعة وهنلاقي الrecording موجودة عندنا في الجوجل درايف. خلاص، بس كل مرّة لازم ندخل الموقع ونضغط على المحاضرة اللي إحنا عايزينها عشان تظهر معانا. تمام كده؟ في أي استفسار عندنا؟ كده إحنا خلّصنا الجزء ده محتاج إن هو نذاكره كويس عشان كده هانزّل لكم الsheet تبعه، وبُكرة إن شاء الله هيكون عندنا الmeeting برضه بأمر الله تعالى في نفس الوقت، بس ممكن أأجّله شوية بس حوالي تقريبًا نُص ساعة، يعني ممكن يبدأ بس من 15:00 بُكرة، تمام؟ خلاص؟ في عندنا أي
أيوه.
استفسار تاني؟ طيب.
لأ.
طيب في homework ممكن هابعته لكم عشان تبدأوا تجهّزوه لبُكرة إن شاء الله. فأول ما يبقى جاهز وينزل في الsite هارسل لكم عليه على طول. يالّا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، مع السلامة.
باي.
يلا مع السلامة.
شكرًا ماس.